also put together a PDF document that shows you exactly how all of it works together. But again, we can't predict the future. And yeah, I mean, I don't know how long it'll work. It's only based on the last 60 years of market, relative strength, volume, volatility, price action, 30-minute breakouts, things that real traders use to make money. Not some cockapoo Elliott wave or Gann lines or some magic formula waves. None of that stuff. None of that stuff. If you were to put a professional trader in this room watching this class, they would say everything Roger's talking about is 100% on the level. 100% on the level. And my name is Roger Scott, for those of you that don't know me. What you're about to see is a massive breakthrough, a way for active traders to tackle the markets like they've never, ever seen before. It's a new approach that allows you to mimic the moves of institutional traders in real time. And it has to do with over 3,223 lines of code. What you see is a source code for a new software program that I believe is the most powerful, useful trading tool that you will ever find. It's part indicator, it's part scanner. And when you apply it to your trading platform, it provides instant alerts on stocks that institutional traders are looking at in real time, which means you can copy their moves as they happen. I call this groundbreaking software the protrader dashboard. And in just a minute, I'll show you a few stocks under heavy institutional buying or selling pressure live. That way, you can take some trades that are good for today on the house. No charge. But first, let me show you how it works. What you see here is the protrader dashboard. Real simple. Now, it looks very complex. It's actually really straightforward. All you've got to do is wait for the up arrow or the down arrow 30 minutes after the market opens, because the first 30 minutes is market noise. There's nothing good that happens there. It makes no sense for a professional trader to trade the first half hour unless you're unwinding positions, adding to. It's good for repositioning yourselves, exiting trades you don't like, things of such nature. Up arrow means you're going long. A down arrow means you're going short. It can't get any easier than that. If you can handle that, we're already about halfway done. That's all there is to know in terms of entering or exiting trade. It's not complicated. After analyzing the first 30 minutes of price action, you get an automatic profit target, 1 and 2, and a stop loss. Now, I call this training wheels because if you're not a professional trader, you will need this. You will need this because you will want to keep track of all of this, because this will tell you where to exit, where to place your stop, and profit target. And it only comes up once you have these levels. Once you have a breakout of the 30-minute range, it does it for you automatically. There's nothing for you to do. There's nothing for you to think about. I've made it stupid simple so that you can just focus on what's important that's in front of you, okay? You're never left trading without a plan. Look at this. Look at this stock here. 61% gain in 3 hours. And it works the exact same way to the sell side too. You wait for the down arrow, right? Because markets go both ways. Watch the profit target and stop loss appear. Look at this. Profit target and stop loss right here all appear automatically on your chart. Then all you've got to do is let the trade work itself out, knowing you have a very rock solid game plan. 57% gain in 5 hours. And that's it. Watch it happen on Apple. Everybody likes Apple. Look at Apple. Look at your profit target. It gives you the green light, gives you the profit target, gives you the second profit target, and then it gives you the stop loss. Does it get any simpler than that? No. And here it gives you all the other things you need to know about right on one screen. You literally could be watching this screen and the S&P and trading all day long. And if you don't want to watch the S&P, that's okay. It does it here for you. This is relative strength in comparison to the S&P 500 real time. Green means it's stronger than the S&P. Red means it's weaker than the S&P. I've done all the hard work for you. I've taken away all the crap. This is just what you need, nothing more, nothing less. And just like that, Apple took off like a rocket ship, I tell you. 64% in less than 2 hours. Watch it happen on Adobe. There's the arrow right there. Let me just tune this out right there. There's the up arrow right there. You see it? You got to hit on Adobe. And by the way, Adobe's setting up really nicely right now. But there it is right there. And there she goes. Look at that. Here's your volume. You could see the percentage of daily volume. You could see volume, relative volume. You could see relative strength. It's all here for you. You will, once you start using this, you will never, ever in your life stop using it. It's addictive. I promise you. Folks, if you have it right now, let Raleigh know how addictive it is. 82% in 5 hours. All right. Hey, look what Murmis said. 71% on Adobe. Brett, $1,678. 15094 made 130%. Adam made 55%. How about XLC? There's the first arrow. Here's the second arrow. And here's your stop loss. Where do I go? You don't have to worry about it. Put an alert or put a stop loss and just go about your day. And again, these are training wheels. After 6 months to a year, I'll show you how to play. But you need some stability in your life. You need to have a plan. This gives you a plan immediately. What happens in less than 1 hour? Kaboom! XLC hits the profit target. Look at that. Go. Right there. Can't get easier. You could have nearly doubled your money in less than an hour. 75% on XLC. Thank you, Dale. Now, don't get carried away. Losers are part of the game. You're going to have losers. We had a nasty loser on LUV last week. Yes, out of like 30 trades, we had a loser. It happens. But it gets even better. Not only does the protrader dashboard outline an exact game plan for you every single day, and then you have me on the Telegram telling you markets are going up, they're going down. I tell you where to focus, but you also have a scanner. But it helps you ride the coattails of institutional trader. It spoon feeds you stocks that are under heavy buying or selling pressure, meaning you'll always know the best and the worst stock to trade on any given day. Built into the source code is a proprietary relative strength scanner. By the way, how did we find American Express today? It was the top stock on our scanner. I'll go through my scanner a little later when I trade up a setup, show you a setup. One simple click, and it'll show you the strongest stocks in the S&P that are really moving. The scanner is designed to find stocks that are on the move. It looks for stocks that are trading above yesterday's high, and that also fit specific relative strength criteria in comparison to the S&P 500. And then it looks at the weakest stocks, and it compares the weakest stocks to the S&P 500. Now, it gives you a relative strength score. If it's green, you're outperforming. If it's red, you're outperforming. It doesn't get simpler. Now, why is it important? Well, it's the only edge you will get in the market. It's the only true edge you will get in the market. If you're not trading relative strength stocks and relative weak stocks, you're just giving up an edge, a true edge in the market that you could utilize to help you make money over time. Not bad, right? That means we literally click the mouse and know the best and the worst stocks that you should be trading that day. For example, on October 4th, and I'll give you a live example today, but on October 4th, the scanner said that Tesla, yes, Tesla, was one of the strongest stocks in the S&P 500. It was outperforming everything. Look, on a daily, on an hourly, on a 30-minute, on a 15-minute, on a 5-minute. Oh, yeah. Look, and what about volume? Ooh, relative volume. Look, and it even gives you the average percentage of volume. And look how strong it was. Look at that. That's strong. Gives you everything you need. You don't need anything else. The hourly time frame, the 30-minute time frame, the 15-minute, even the 5-minute. Relative strength was as good as it gets, meaning Tesla was a prime stock to watch that day for an upside breakout. If you had access to the protrader dashboard, all you would have had to do was wait for the up arrow. You could see it show up right there at 10:30 a.m., indicating that Tesla was about to break higher. Once the arrow appears, automatically print your profit targets and stop loss for the day. Nothing for you to do. Nothing for you to do at all. And sure enough, on October 4th, what happened? Tesla. Ba-boom. Yes, ba-boom. 84% in 4 hours. What did Art, Barry, Karen, what did they all have in common? They made out like bandits on Tesla. Art made 80%. Karen made $90 in an hour, starting with $80. And Barry made $351, starting with $290. I don't know how they do it, but here they are. And the ProTrader scanner can find stocks the same way to the downside, too. That's right. On September 8th, RTX was one of the weakest stocks in the S&P 500. You would have known that with the scanner, with the ProTrader dashboard, in fact, it was underperforming the SPY on every single time frame. every single time frame. All you would have had to do was wait for the down arrow to appear. At 10:10 a.m., the ProTrader dashboard gave us a signal to go short. Yes, to go short. It then automatically printed the ATR and volatility adjusted stop loss and profit target, yes, the profit target on that chart. Sure enough, 2 hours later, what happened? It took a nosedive. A nosedive. And then what did Brett, Paul, Miles, Bob, and several people who are here on this broadcast have in common? Let's see. They crushed it. They crushed it. They crushed it out of the ballpark. 425%, 475%, 420%, 426, 346. And I can go on and on and on. Now, as good as 4 times on your money in less than 24 hours sounds, you haven't seen the best part yet. Not only does the ProTrader dashboard have custom volume bars that decipher between buying and selling pressure. Look at that. Pretty cool, right? I like that. Matt, do you like those volume bars? He loves those volume bars. And the red on the volume bars means more traders are sellers. Look, you could see it right there. But we can also track unusual volume activity, which gives us even a clearer picture of what in the world is going on. The ProTrader dashboard has a built-in volume tracker that compares volume bars during the same time period going back 20 days. So you're looking at volume from the same time period to the same time period, meaning you're literally comparing apples to apples, oranges to oranges. No monkey business. No monkey business at all. I mean, all very, very straightforward. 1 second, I have to liquidate a trade. Needed to take a profit on American Express. One of the stocks that we found, and that's one of the strongest stocks right now using our dashboard. If you made money on American Express, post it in the chat. See, we made a trade while we were on this broadcast. Look at that. Not bad, right? Hit right our profit target. It's at 164.07 right now. Thank you, Uncle Roger, and the ProTrader dashboard. So anyway, so if I want to look at volume at 10:30 in the morning, it's going to tell me what volume is at 10:30 in the morning and only look at volume at 10:30 in the morning, 20 days back. On a 5-minute bar, on a 10-minute bar, on a, not 10, on a 15-minute bar, on a 30-minute bar, on an hourly bar, and on a daily bar. Isn't that cool? So it doesn't look at the average volume. It looks at the average over that time period. It's important because volume at 9:30 is not as high as volume as at 11:30. It changes. So in order to compare apples to apples, we have a way to compare the previous day's volume candles to the current day's volume candles on any time frame. For example, take a look at this 5-minute candle at 10:20 a.m. on Micron. All right. Relative volume tracks the candle is higher volume than the past 20 days volume at 10:20 in the morning. That's pretty advanced stuff. Do you know why we do that? Because not all volume is created equal. And when I look at volume, I want to look at relative volume. All right. Now, to save us from switching between time frames, all of this is on top right here. Relative strength and relative volume. If you're long, you want this to be red, and if it's short, you want this to be green. Long means green, short means red. Sorry, I don't mean to confuse you. That means even though the volume was declining overall, Micron was secretly being accumulated on the 5-minute, 15-minute, 30-minute, and hourly time period. Pretty cool, right? Now, to my knowledge, the relative volume tracker is a proprietary feature you won't find anywhere else. Now, remember, you don't have to do complex math or sit around and wait for the volume bars to light up. ProTrader dashboard already does that for you automatically. All you got to do is place a quick trade when the up arrow hits, knowing exactly when to take profits or cut the trade. And within the next 3 bars, ba-boom, 56% gain. Woo, look at that. AXP keeps going higher. I love it. What did Terry, Valerie, Arno, Adam, Murmis have in common? Well, Terry made 50%. TB made 170%. Adam made 50%. Valerie said, look at Micron go. Arno got in out of Micron, made $1,000. Out of Micron, 50%. Not bad, right? Not bad. Real people, folks just like you. No monkey business here. You guys know that. You all watching this right now. I mean, the people who gave us the testimonials. You don't have to spend hours downloading a bunch of code. We made it stupid simple. Cut and paste, press a button, and ba-boom. What could be simpler than that? Cut, paste, and move. It's that easy for you to get started. Just look at this. I mean, look at this. I don't know what to say. That's your installation process. Now, a lot of folks are chomping at the bit to get their greasy paws on this new trading tool. And in just a moment, you're going to get a chance to secure access to the protrader dashboard for yourself. Fair warning, spots are limited. But before I spill the beans, on the big discount that you're going to get and make a very special announcement, let me show you some live stuff, right? Live demo. Okay, cool. So here's the screen that I was just watching while I was talking to you. And here's where we got out of AXP. So let's see here. We went long at 10:13. Let's see, what time is 10:13? 10:13. Is 10:13? Right around here. We went long right around here. Here's 10:13. I have a timestamp on my Telegram channel. So we went long at 10:13. I'm going to just make sure I'm right again. Yes, long AXP 10:13. Price was around 163.55 or so. It went to this level right here. So we got our arrow. We went a few minutes later and we rode it, went up against us a little bit, didn't hit our stop or anything like that. And boom, we got out right here. And I know folks who didn't get out, they can get out right now above our exit price. So that's I think about 70, 80 cents. By the way, that's our third winner today. Just saying. We also made money on XPO and we also made money on Netflix. And yeah, that's that. So, I mean, it works really, really well. Now, let me show you how I found this trade. And then let me show you how you can too. So here's my scanner. Okay, this is the longs and this is the short. Okay, so I press this button right here. Obviously, we're looking at longs. Markets are breaking out. They're bullish right now. We're looking at longs. So I just scanned it and I want to look at the last 30 minutes. What's the strongest stock in the last 30 minutes? Okay, well, PanW is pretty strong. Tomorrow, NVIDIA's coming out with earnings. And look, hourly score is pretty high too. Look what the highest one on the hourly basis is. Very interesting. I wonder how I just found this stock that we just made money on. Now, an hour and a half ago, 2 hours ago, when we placed the trade, it was also very strong on the 30-minute, but look at it on the hourly. It's the strongest stock right now. Pretty cool, right? So let's just let's not hypothetically. Let's just look at a trade. So what's really strong? PanW, it's kind of strong on an hourly. What's really strong? Let's see. Bank of America, another financial. Well, why don't we take a look at Bank of America? Or wait a minute, that's Boeing. That's not Bank of America. I confused the two. Boeing. I remember somebody send you a Telegram alert giving you a bonus trade today on Boeing in the Telegram channel. And look what Boeing's been doing. And if Boeing bases out right here, we can have another run. But look at what Boeing's been doing all day. Not bad, right? Ever since I gave it to you. When did I talk about Boeing? Let's see here. Let's just quickly take a look. Was it? Where's my Boeing? I might have done it in the private room. Yeah, I did it in the private room at 11:14. BA looks good right now, really good, but we already have American Express and they're too correlated. So let's just take a quick look at 11:14. When I wrote it, and this is timestamped. So I told my guys about Boeing at 2:14, right here, right there. It was at 2:15.93, 2:18.88. Wow, imagine that. Hey, guys, if you took Boeing in my class, even though I told you not to because we had American Express, why don't you let the folks here know about it so they can know how you did on it? But that's the point. The point, and Barbara, you don't need to raise your hand. You can just say it here. Basically, we get the indicator. Let me see if I could find something that just started moving. How about EA? Let's try EA. Nope, EA started moving. It's almost at our profit target. Let's try something else. I'm sorry, guys. The signals today are just really too hot. They're all making money. How about Para? Nah, Para's way past our profit target already, but look where it started. Every trade on my scanner would have made you money today. Let me find a bad one. Pan W maybe? Nope. Oh, Pan W is now going for round 2. Basically, every trade on my scanner is red hot. Red hot today. And these are the same stocks that were red hot on my scanner an hour and a half ago, which is why some folks made 7 out of 7 trades or 8 out of 8 or 4 out of 4, because these things work really, really, really well. So let's take a look at one that isn't as high up. Let's see if we can find you guys something to work with. Nope, Texas Instrument 2. It looks like every trade to the upside that I like has gone our way. Netflix. Let's see if there's any more love in Netflix. We got out of Netflix already, and it went past our profit target too. How about CAH? Let's see. How about CAH looking? Straight to our profit target. I think you guys are starting to see what I'm saying here. All of these trades. Now, here's the thing. Every one of these trades, like, for example, Pan W or Netflix, they're still really strong. And as long as they're base, you've got plenty of firepower there. And if you never got out of my American Express, you could still get out above the price that I called it. That's the power of relative strength, folks. So I hope you understand the how effective and how powerful this methodology is and how well it works when you're only looking at the things that matter and avoiding nonsense that you should not be paying attention to. 90% of what you're looking at is nonsense you shouldn't be paying attention to. From what I've seen with my own eyes and from what all the members have seen, the protrader dashboard is the only platform I've seen that can track institutional buying or selling in real time. And if you've seen a tool that trades better than my protrader dashboard, please let me know. And if you've seen better performance that I've given you since we've launched it, please let me know who it is, because I want to join that service. Everyday traders like you have been using it with remarkable success. Top stories, Angie, up 92%. Tim, 16 trades winning, all puts. That's right. Made 190% on LXP this morning. Scott, that's not me. Deb, I have day traded at least 2 trades every day. Haven't lost yet. Every winner is over 35%, and most are greater than 65. You're the best. Thank you, Deb. And by the way, Deb, I hope you took Netflix today. I hope you took XPO. And I hope you took AXP, because they're all winners today too. I'm making some serious cash. Jeffrey. James says, started with $4,000, now have over $8,000 in just 15 days. I haven't had a losing trade. I know BB's here. I just saw her here. I bought 5 stocks today with the ProTrader scanner, 5 winners. Extra cheese on the Big Mac today, baby. Yeah. There you go, Roddy. Shelton, my small account has grown significantly. All in 6 weeks. Yes, that's what I expect. Made 2,100 on ENPH. Gary F. Gary and me, we email each other. He's a great guy, Grandpa Gary. Some of my best, even safe trades this year have been day trades. Who would have guessed? Brett. Joe made $10,000 on Tesla. I love it. And by the way, I was giving you trades last week for free. They were winners. And in just a moment, I want to invite you to take the very first trade using the ProTrader dashboard. Remember, there's no install needed. It's a piece of cake. You copy and paste. You can't get easier than copying and pasting, right? I mean, seriously. It takes like 10 seconds. Once it's ready to go, just pull up relative strength scan to find the strongest stocks or the weakest stocks that you want to trade for the day. Wait for the down arrow to signal a breakdown or the up arrow to signal a breakout. Enter the trade knowing you have a stop loss, you have a first profit target, you have a second, and I give you 4-hour videos, and I've given you a PDF or a Google Doc that explains everything you need to know, and I'm always available, and I have a VIP room every day, and we're going to start doing live, not classes, but like when I want to do a demonstration or something, I'll talk to you guys about it. Like, look, let me give you an example. We just talked about CAH. Look, it's breaking up even higher. There you go. It's breaking up right now as we speak. It just keeps going higher and higher. Top of my list. All right. So simple. And if everything works out, you take profit. Ba-boom, I tell you. Now, we all know there's going to be losers along the way. We took a loser, a nasty loser on LUV last week. We did. But that was it. We took one loser. We took 3 winners today. But with the ProTrader dashboard as your guide, you will always have a rock-solid game plan before you enter any trade. You're not going to chase trades that you shouldn't. You're not going to sell into panic. You're not going to trade blind. No, I like monkey business. A little monkey business is okay. The ProTrader dashboard, it's designed to eliminate 99% of the problems that you face as a trader. And I want to invite you to take your very first trade using the ProTrader dashboard today. Why not? Everything you need to get started today to be found is in the Getting Started guide. You'll find a step-by-step video to get you up to speed in no time. There's no installation. You literally cut and paste all in the members area. And if you need assistance, our US-based customer service team is standing by to help you every step of the way. That's not all. Once you have set it up and ready to go, I'm also going to coach you on how to use it the right way. No monkey business. Maybe I'll wear the monkey business t-shirt. I don't know. We'll see how the day goes. Depends on my mood. Over the next few weeks, I'm going to train you on how to use it, just like I do and how Matt does every single day. Right, Matt? Don't you like the ProTrader dashboard? He loves it. You'll learn how to read and interpret the scanner to find the strongest and the weakest stocks, which is very important. Without that scanner, you're just going to be spinning your wheels. And you'll find a 3-part class. I said 3 hours, but I think I spent about 4 hours with you there. It's a video series to cover all the tips and tricks on how to use it effectively. Okay? Effectively. Each video is going to cover topics like selecting the best options, how to read the scanner, how to use the indicator, how to trade, how to really look at charts. A lot of you guys don't really know stuff. And I'm going to tell you, trading with your hard-earned money before you know stuff is bad because you're competing against guys like me. You don't want to do that. Get yourself the right tools so that you know what you are doing, okay? That means not only are you getting access to the most useful trading tool that I've ever seen, but the ProTrader scanner and the indicator, but you're also going to get coaching on how to use it too. So it wouldn't be a surprise that the whole package is $39.95 per year. In fact, on our website, it says $39.95. And I warned you when we launched it 2 weeks ago, I said we're going to have a huge win rate. People are going to be very happy. They're going to make great money. And I also said, I'm only going to be raising the price. I'm not going to be lowering it. It's only going to go up. If you think I'm joking, I'm not. It's only going to go higher. And if you think you're not doing me a service by subscribing, well, you missed 3 trades today that you could have gotten. Probably would have made more than $39.95, which I think is more than fair considering the success we've already seen with it. Plus, anybody with access will have virtually a limited number of trades to choose from on a daily basis. I literally showed you 6 today. Here's the deal. I convinced my publisher to do something crazy, and I still honestly can't believe he's doing it because you're right here watching this webinar. I'm not going to charge you $39.95. I'm going to slash it by $2,000. $2,000. I'm going to charge you $19.95 for it, but there's a catch. It's only available to the first 99 traders who join today. If all spots sell out, the price is going to go back up to $39.95. So if you're ready to join a thriving community of over 350 plus traders, all using the ProTrader dashboard, and I haven't received one complaint, actually, now that I think about it. Actually, I haven't received any complaints. And save thousands on your membership today, click the link in the chat right now and start getting in on this. Only 99 memberships available today, and spots will go quickly. Get it now for $19.95. Don't be a fool. Don't procrastinate. Don't think you know better. Don't think you can recreate it. No. Don't do that. Just sign up, go to rogerscott.com/pro and do it now. Click the link in the chat or go to rogerscott.com/pro or give us a call at 904-404-8873. I want you guys in on this. This is really good stuff. And I think everybody should have a way to join this program. I think it's imperative. I think it's something you need in your trading toolbox. All the details of the new ProTrader dashboard are on the next page. When you join through this webinar today, You will immediately get full access to both the scanner and the indicator, plus an instant $2,000 savings. Important, if these 99 spots sell out today, the price is going to go up to $39.95. You're waiting for a Christmas discount? Not going to happen. Waiting for a holiday sale? It ain't going to happen. I'm going to increasing the price. My goal is to sell this till it's $10,000 and have people literally going around the block. And I will get there. I will get there. Once I get to 1,000 trades with over a 90% weight, I will get there. I promise I will get there. Once we do a couple of trade challenges, we will get there. I'll get there. I will get there. But it ain't going down. It's only going up. It's like diamonds or Tiffany's diamonds. They only go up in price. They're not going to go down. Do not miss out on this rock bottom price to own the ProTrader dashboard and make it part of your toolbox. I don't want you to pay full price. I don't want you to say, Roger, I should have listened to you. I made a big mistake. But because if you don't take advantage of it, you are. You literally are. Don't do that. Click the link in the chat or give us a call to secure your membership instantly. Save $2,000 now. Don't delay. Don't procrastinate. Remember, 99 spots. And we've got a lot more than 99 people on this broadcast. And by the way, you could still get out of AXP similar to the price, 10 cents below the high, but still at a above our profit target. Not a rush. You had like 20 minutes to do it. It's a limited time webinar discount. Get it at $19.95. Yes, it's that good. And yes, I'm going to keep raising the price. To my knowledge, the ProTrader dashboard is the only system in the world that lets you track which institutional traders are buying or selling in real time. If you think you can make this yourself, God bless you. With a click of a mouse, you will always see the strongest stocks and you will always see the weakest stocks. Like, for example, hey, that Pan W. Let's see what Pan W is doing, just out of curiosity. Let's see. Yeah, it went even higher. Came down the last 10 minutes, but it went all the way to 261.14 and made a high 10 minutes ago. Not bad, right? Not bad. Just need to wait for the up arrow to get a breakout or the down arrow to signal a breakdown. It generally, it just can't get any easier than that. It's probably impossible to get easier than that. Like on October 2nd with ticker symbol SO, you could have taken the trade knowing your stop loss and your profit target on the trade, cashed out 3 days later, 3 hours later. What am I saying? 3 hours later with a 90% payout. And what did Dave, Dickens, Mark, and Andrew have in common? They all made money. Don't miss this opportunity to secure your access to the ProTrader dashboard for personal use before the price goes up. It's a limited time special. I'm being very generous by offering this discount. It's going to only go up. Folks, do you know me to lie? I don't do that. I'm a straight shooter. I am going to make the price higher because the win rate is and the accuracy is just that damn good on it. Important announcement. I've been using the ProTrader dashboard to dish out trades on a daily basis. I issued the private alerts to exclusive group of 215 followers. And so far, we're 32 wins out of 33 trades in the last 2 weeks. Today's exactly 2 weeks. And 1 day. Today's Monday. Yeah, today's the 15th trading day since we launched it. So we have loved that we closed out at a loss. We're currently holding DG and we're currently holding LTHM. I really like both trades, but those are the only two trades we're holding. So we don't have like 20 trades. We're doing really well. Do you know anybody who has that kind of a success rate? And by the way, before we opened up the room, in our public room, we had over 120 trades with like a 95% win rate. Oh, 96%. There you go. Here's a handful of the top picks that we've booked. Not bad, right? Pretty good, right? Now, of course, there's going to be big losers, big winners. No, not big losers. There's going to be big winners, small winners, and even losers. But a few could be big too. Nothing is off the table, right? But overall, these 215 traders have had the chance to make some serious moolah. Look at this, Angie. I've doubled my account in just 4 weeks. Thanks, Roger. Big thank you for all the trade ideas this week, benefiting greatly from your work and education. Made $2,270 so far. 4 trades over 80% on these past few days. Thank you, Nina. Target put, 215%. Oh, nice. Thank you, Tim. Friday, RTX trade. This morning closed my September 23.84 put for 346%. I like that. All you do is make us money. Well, thank you. Thank you for all the help in options today. Bob, 46%. Roger, thank you for Dollar General this morning. 290% profit this morning. Ooh, I like that. Roger, you're helping me make bank. I have made so much money with you to pay for my programs and then some. Been hitting grand slams with all your trades. Bob E. Thank you, Bob. Now, if you want me to spoon feed you alerts straight from the protrader dashboard, here's what you need to do. Important. When you secure one of the 99 spots, let me just move the screen here. You will have the chance to opt in exclusive live day trading room. Now, some trades are swing trades, some are day trades, just depends. Like today, we took 3 swing trades already. All were winners. Here's how the live trade room works. I personally use the dashboard to find, and the scanner all the time, to find the best performing trades every day. When I see a stock under heavy institutional buying or selling pressure, you're going to be the first one to know about it. I immediately post those alerts, just like I posted the liquidation instructions for American Express for a profit while we were in this broadcast. You will instantly get it. This private channel is only open to those who own the ProTrader dashboard and opt into the live day trading room. After you secure your ProTrader dashboard, do not exit the next page. As one of the 99 members, you'll have access to get the live room at 70% off the retail. So if you want the same action-packed trade alerts that 215 other traders have come to know and love, make sure to sign up for the live day trading room after you complete your ProTrader membership. That's where all the good stuff happens. Don't miss this opportunity to spot at 70% off. 70% off. I can't wait to see you there. And by the way, I'm going to make the price of that room at least $9,997 when I'm all said and done. I'm not joking. It's only going to go higher. And everybody who's in that room is going, yeah, and it's worth every penny of it. Every penny of it, it's worth it. But today we're talking about the indicator. And if you want the room, you got to go through the indicator because we use the scanners for it. So $19.95, today only. Get it now and get your opportunity to sign up for the room too. My mission with the live day trading room is to help you become a self-sufficient professional trader. With the ProTrader dashboard, I truly believe you will have access to everything you need to chase after your financial dreams. So you've got a couple of choices that you can make. You can leave now, continue looking for the next hottest trading strategy that promises to make you rich overnight. Keep chasing trades you shouldn't have. Keep panic selling because you don't have a game plan. Keep losing money repeating what hasn't been working over and over and over again. But then there's choice 2. Take charge of your financial future. Tap into the all-new ProTrader dashboard. To my knowledge, it's the only system in the world, and I'm telling you it is, that lets you trade stock institutional traders are looking at in real time. The top success stories from your peers are endless, and I mean endless. Your 90% win rate on trades I've taken. So get down with your bad self, brother. Randy. Thank you, Randy. Brett, 6 out of 8. I'll take that. That's pretty good. Hardy felt thank you in order. Friday the 13th increased my account by over 15%. Thursday was a 13.5% gain. If this keeps up, my day trading earnings will surpass my real estate investments hands down. Curtis. Thank you, Curtis. I've had 6 winners out of 7 this week. Sandy. Just closed FMC put. $650 profit. I like that. I made a $1,400 investment. And Art, I saw Art here today. I think he made $3,000 today. I made $1,400 today with a $2,000 investment. Art, if you're making out like a bandit, let them know in the chat. Roger, you've been hitting home runs. I lost a lot of money until I started following you, and now I'm doing a lot better. Thank you. Bob. Thank you, Bob. VFC put up over 400%. Art. Thank you, Art. Gary. Roger's day trades, 21 trades net, 15 winners, largest gain. They're all there. Gary, Grandpa Gary. Gary was so thrilled. You know what he did? He sent me 4 T-shirts. I love them. I'm going to start wearing them again tomorrow, actually. It's all thanks to the ProTrader dashboard. So I'm handing the keys over to you. It's not going to cost you $39.95, but I'm telling you, we've had 33 winners out of 32. I mean, really, folks, think about it. Some questions. What if I have questions about how to set up the ProTrader dashboard? Our customer service team will help you get started immediately. They're standing by They're here to help. Okay, they're here to help. Our support team is literally trained and on standby. If for some reason you can't do it within 7 days, call us. We'll give you money back. But I haven't seen anybody because it's cut and paste. It's that simple. Is it only for Thinkorswim? Yes, it's free to open a Thinkorswim account. It literally takes less than 10 seconds to do it. You can use a demo Thinkorswim account if you want to. As a matter of fact, Matt created it on a demo and tested it on a demo Thinkorswim account. Right, Matt? He did. Do I need to own the ProTrader dashboard to access the day trading room? You better believe it. I'm not going to make it that easy for you. It's a critical tool to help you succeed. Trading without it is like shooting yourself in the foot. Seriously. If you think it's expensive, you should see what a couple of losers will cost you. Oy vey. Is it beginner friendly? Absolutely. Arrows, green, red, really? I mean, guide rails. I call it the training wheels for beginner traders. Because after 6 months to a year, you'll still use the scanner. You're going to use the volume metrics. You're going to use the relative strength, but you're going to start understanding how the levels work. Where you're just not going to want to use. Some will, but some won't, and it's up to you. Are both the indicator and scanner included? Yes, of course they are. Lifetime for both. How's the ProTrader dashboard different than the quantum indicator? Quantum indicator is a pullback indicator for swing trader. ProTrader dashboard is a beast for active traders who are looking to become professional traders. It's not in the same ballpark. How many trades per day? It depends. Well, since we launched it 2 weeks ago, we've had 33 trades. So a couple, and it's been really slow. And we've had gaps. We had CSI. It just depends. Sometimes 10, sometimes 0, sometimes 2, sometimes 3. I don't think we've had a day where we haven't given a trade, or at least a couple, right? I mean, tell me if I'm wrong, but we've been pretty active. Like today, we've already given 3. And obviously, I would give more if I wasn't here right now, but I can't do, it's hard to do 2 things at once, although I try all the time. So far, we've achieved a 96% win rate since our launch on Monday, October 30th, and today is the 20th. So it's been 3 weeks. 3 weeks, okay? So we've been doing on average of about 10 trades a week on average in like a really quiet period. And here's all the trades. And that's the one we lost. I'm going to get you, love. I'll get you, you love. And your peers have been making out like bandits. Kathy, 65% on VFC, 55 on Albemarle. Adam, 150 on VST. Do you guys realize this is a webinar where I haven't given you any hypothetical trades? Every trade performance is from you guys. You guys are my sales machine here. $180 on Roku. Look at this, Microsoft, 10 contracts, $2,300. Hey, Matt, tell them if you're made money on any of the 3 trades today and how you've been doing overall. Just let them know. Let the folks know, because there's people here who are afraid. They've been taken advantage of before. They want the real deal, but they're afraid to pull the trigger. Let them know. Let the people know. $550 on Roku. Brett, love that. Day trades taken, already paid for the room. I think that was like after the first 3 days or something. Made 72% on VFC. Philip. Expedia. I gave you that as a bonus trade a few days ago, and it made money. $100 on Expedia in a few hours. John. Up 82% on Microsoft. I should have taken that Microsoft trade earlier. $1,350. Bob. Roger, thanks for the on trade. 60% Eddie. It just doesn't stop. I get like 30, 40 of these every single day. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. Matt, would you say that's true? Oh, yeah, 30 to 40 a day. Closed FMC, $650. VFC was good, $1,000. Matt, 3 good trade setups, all winners on UUP and VZ. Verizon is really hot right now, actually. VFC crushed it, up 114% for $3,249 profit. I'm now able to make a living just doing this. I like that. I like that. And by the way, you know that American Express trade? You could still get out of it at the same price. Don't miss out on the next trade. I literally can't wait to see you in the trading room. How will I receive alerts? Telegram, and Telegram. It's instant. It's instant. I mean, instant. I love instant. There's no emails. There's no SMS alerts. It's Telegram, and people love Telegram. And I Telegram you all the time. Trading psychology, cat issues, pictures of Clyde, my trading assistant, wink, wink. Bonnie and Clyde are my trading assistants. So blame them if there's... Clyde made the love trade. That's it. That's the ticket. Sorry, I got to have a little fun here. Go to rogerscott.com/pro or call 904-404-8873. Do it now. Important. You get $2,000 today as a discount for joining. Let me see what's going on here. Where's my chat? Wow, 99 plus questions.
Roger, the questions have been flying in, and I've been picking off all the ones that I can, but there are some that kind of generally come together. And one of the first questions that was asked, I'll kind of put them both together. Some people were saying, Roger, are these day trading stocks, and do I have to have a $25,000 account? That was one often asked question. And the other one, Roger, is there a way to trade options on these as well? So if you could address those two right off the bat, that handles a lot of the questions.
So the first question was, I'm sorry, just repeat the questions. It's been a long hour and a half. Sorry.
Yeah, no problem. So the first question was, it looks like some of the trades you showed were like day trading stocks. And does that mean I have to have a $25,000 account to be able to take those trades?
Okay, here's the deal. I'm going to be honest with you. You could trade. If you do it with less than $25,000, you can open up a cash account. If you open up a cash account, you're not subject to the $25,000 minimum for day trading. So you can open up a cash account, so you'll be able to. You won't have margin when you shouldn't have margin. You should start trading these to get a sense of how they really work and get a feel for them.
Good point.
So you will not be able to take all the trades without $25,000. Some are day trades, some are swing trades. But think about it. We've given like 33 trades in the last month. And I mean, most trades, 90% of these trades, you could switch to swing trades and get out the next morning. So
you have that option to avoid the pattern day trading rule if you want to. But your key was cash account versus margin. Roger, the second thing was this, is we got a bunch of options traders in here, and they're wondering, hey, do I get any guidance as to, how to convert these to option trades?
I give them in the members area, I give them a booklet that explains exactly how we trade options with it. Very, very, very simple. I explain what strike prices we use. We have dozens of people who don't have a $25,000 account who are doing extremely well with this program just by being selective and by taking swing trades. I also explained that around 3:30, the trades that we give out, and I explain how to take swing trades. I explained the best parameters for swing trades. I'm going to explain something to you guys. It's real simple, okay? Are you reposting these, Raleigh? Because Denise just said I only do options and it works great. So
yeah, I'm microtasking.
Micro. I got you.
Micro doing something.
Yeah. So in a nutshell, I show you how to do it with options. We're sprinkling options into the mix. So far, every trade I've called out or every trade is extremely optionable. There's no weird stuff like over the counter or cheap stocks. We only look at stocks that have liquidity of over 1 million shares a day. We look at S&P 500 stocks. You'll have no problem. Bigby says, I only do options too, mainly swing trade. Only do options and it works great. I have folks who only do options. And what I wanted to do was this. I wanted to do it for a couple of weeks and start sprinkling in options and then getting a feel if people are able to do it and they're able to do it fine. Nobody's having an issue. I have not received one email saying I have not been able to execute this with options and your gains have been bigger. But the best way to do it, the easiest way to do it is to have a big account and to trade shares. But if not, you can make do without it. Afternoon trades that are, and in my booklet, in my 15, 16-page book, I explain in great detail how you could trade swing trades with this. A matter of fact, we've been doing a lot of swing trades, and the swing trades do just as well or better. There's no, and also, Raleigh, one more thing. Every trade I pick for a day trade has to qualify as a swing trade. I would never, ever do a day trade unless the trade worked out as a swing trade. So all of my trades start out as swing trades.
Oh, Roger, that's great. And you know what? So many people in the room here have also chimed in and shared the way they handle things. And Roger, you're right on. Many people here are just options or swing trading it, and it's great that they're sharing that information.
Yeah, and the 15-page book is in the members area. For some reason, people can't seem to find that 15-page book. It's in the members area, the indicator and the trade room. You can have it there. You will have no problem. You can just pick the swing trades. And by the way, even with the 25, if you have a smaller account, you could still day trade a couple of times a week. You know, you could still do it a couple of times a week. Take three $5,000 accounts, put them in 3 different brokers, and then you could day trade all you want. My suggestion, and this is what I tell people, nobody listens to me, but this is what I tell people. Trade with one share. Just take one share for 3 months till you have a 75 win rate, till you know deep inside that this works better than anything you've ever seen. And then I promise you, you will not have problems finding money. I've never seen a successful trader having money problems. I've never seen it in my life. Usually it's the opposite. Usually people are like begging for him to take the money and they don't do it. It's not the other way. Like everybody in my family wants me to trade for them. Okay. I've never said you will never trade for me. It's like, please, I'm begging you. Can you please trade for me? And I know Matt was telling me that everybody in his family wants them to trade for him too. So I don't think learn to trade before you trade. It's like, would you go driving a car on the freeway before you knew how to do it?
Oh, no.
That's what most people, but that's what people do with the market every day. And then when they get into an accident, they complain why. Learn to do it, get the right tools, prove to yourself that you could do it, and then start really trading. I know, you want it now. You want it yesterday, but why not do it the way I'm telling you? Why not take a real approach? Like a school, like pretend you're going to school and give yourself some time. You know, that's what I was saying, Cyrus. You could day trade 3 days a week without having to lock up the 25 to trade daily. Yeah.
Absolutely. Some people are asking, Roger, they're excited. Are there lifetime memberships available? And folks, there are. So, Roger, if you'd like, I could share what those are.
Please.
Yeah, the 1-year deal that we've got right now, and it's fantastic, is $19.95. So normally it's $39.95 for a year, but it's $19.95 for a year. If you want VIP lifetime, it's an additional $14.95. So right now, under this special offering for the next 99 people that sign up, for $34.90, you can get the program for 1 year, for a lifetime. That's less than the normal price of the 1-year program. And Roger, you're right. You're going to be jacking these prices up, and VIP is going to be way more expensive down the road. The same with the trading room, folks.
That's right.
You know, a lot of people asking about the trading room. Well, you can add the trading room for $14.95. And this is where, you know, you want Uncle Roger to share with you his knowledge and his wisdom about what's going on in the market and the stocks that he's focused on. You don't have to have that. But if you want to go ahead and learn from the pro, from the master, you can get that for a year. And there's also lifetime subscriptions for that. So, Roger, we got it coming and going any way people want it.
And look, Raleigh, American Express that I told people to take profit, it's now 15, 20 cents above where we told them to take profit. We got in right here. They wrote it and took profit. And we told them right now during the broadcast right here at 64.11. Now it's at 64.49.
Wow. Roger, amazing.
I love it. It's still going up. Hey, any of you guys make money on American Express? Yes, it'll all be enhanced. I'm just getting started, Robert. I'm literally just getting started with this program.
Yeah, let me just rephrase Roger's question. He was saying, hey, for people that get in for a lifetime, are there going to be enhancements to the products? And as Roger just said, absolutely. This product has been in the works for over a year, and we just gave it to the public 3 weeks ago. Roger's already got a list of things that he wants to do to improve it and make it better. He's also getting feedback from his users. I know one question a lot of people ask is, does it only work on Thinkorswim? I'm on Tasty Trade, I'm on TradingView, other platforms. And the plan, Roger, if I understand it, is that these will be coming down the road. But right now, Thinkorswim is what it's released on.
Yeah, I don't want to make any promises because I want to make 100% sure that it'll work the way I want it to on the other platforms. And right. I want to make sure customer service can handle it because I don't want to open up a big, whop of worms for them because it's a big undertaking for customer service.
Right.
So it's something we're working on, but I'm not going to make any promises or commitments to that. But Greg, you're right. It is going up. The price is going up. It's not going down. And next time you see it, it's going to be more expensive. I'm not joking on this. The price is going up. It's going to be one of those sales where, Roger, every time I sell it, I'm going to charge you more money for it. And you're going to end up paying because you're going to see the success rate. You're going to see the win rate. It's worth it. It's worth every penny. Do you guys know any other program that has 31 out of the last 32 trades?
No.
Either do I.
No.
There you go. And today we took 3. So I don't even think that's included in there. So again, it's worth its weight in gold. And again, I use the scanner very effectively, and I give people just what they need. If they don't need it, then I'm not going to put it in here. It's just that simple. And folks, I'm going to do other things. We're going to start, just to give you some ideas that are coming down the pipeline for the day trading room. We're going to start keeping a trading journal. I'm going to show you guys how to tag your trading journal. I'm going to teach you how to be accountable for your trades, to list why you're losing on a specific trades. We're going to start labeling every different setup a different way so we can improve the time so we can improve together. Now you're probably going to say, Roger, how are you going to improve this? You got a 96% win rate. Trust me, there are other things I've got coming up the pipelines. Matt and I are going to start doing lottery trades where we give you trades. You're going to love this one, Raleigh. So it's a special trade that you take at 3 p.m. Eastern on Friday, every Friday, where you make money on a very, very cheap option. And if the option goes in the money, your return is like 400 or 500%. Your win rate is not going to be 96%. It's going to be like 50%, 40%. But if you make money on it, you make like 10 times your money. So we're going to start doing those trades. I'm going to show you how to do those trades. I'm going to show you how to do calendar spreads using seasonality. And all of that is going to be part of this, but it's going to happen later. Will there be a replay? Of course there will be. Terry, if we buy this single year at $19.95, yes, it'll renew at that price. If you buy at this price, you're locking in this price. You will not renew at a higher price.
Right. But to that point, if you get for a year, and if you think about the first year renewal is $19.95, you jump on this today for $14.95, you can have it for lifetime. So you save $500 over going to a 2-year program and you get it lifetime. I know that's obvious to everybody that's out there, but I just thought I would make that point. And guys, something else, once again, some of you seem disappointed that it's only available on Thinkorswim. Listen, Thinkorswim was chosen for a reason. Number one, not only does it give us the data that we need for this program, but number two, you can get the platform for free.
Yes.
This program is so powerful. This is where you do all your analysis, and then you go to your broker and you place the trades. Because there was another question, Roger, and I understood this one. When you see the trade and it shows you the profit targets and the stop loss, you're not trading from the screen. The screen, the indicator, the dashboard is just showing you where you should place them, but you're not trading on the screen.
Exactly. Yes. Yes, it does. Completely does. It shows you exactly where you should be. It positions you exactly where you should be. If it's too late to take a trade, if it's too early to take a trade, it gives you the target and want all of it.
Yep. And for those asking the question, once again, if you get into lifetime, does it include upgrades and updates,
oh yes, of course. I'm sorry. I thought I said yes. Yes, of course. Yes, absolutely. Yes. If they get lifetime, they're going to get everything that's included. If I ever make matter of fact, let me just say this. We're about to make 2 upgrades to it. We're about to add another indicator to it. And how about this one, Raleigh? You're going to love this one. Sorry, when you were asking the question, I was actually thinking about what I was going to tell you what we were going to add to it. Yeah. Instead of just saying yes, I was ahead of you by one question. So we're going to have a tool where you put in any stock in the indicator. On the bottom, you're going to see the market, the stock, and the sector relative to each other. So you'll know without looking at the sectors, you're not going to have to look at 30 stocks. So let's say you're looking at energy stocks, okay?
Okay.
And let's say that I want to know right now, this second, what's the strongest energy stock? So I could put in my energy, let's say I'm looking at Exxon, for example, XOM, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
And it'll tell me on the bottom, it'll give me my sector, the S&P 500, and the stock. It'll give you 3 lines. And if the stock is higher than the sector, and if the sector line is higher than the S&P line, it means that the sector is stronger than the S&P and that the stock is stronger than the sector. And all you have to do is just put the ticker in and you'll see it instantly below the indicator. That's something that we're about to release. That's something we've been back testing. That's something that we're already using for the indicator. So everybody who bought the indicator, they're going to get that with it.
That's working great.
Yeah, isn't that cool to know? Because you always want to be in the strongest stock in the sector, and you want to make sure the sector is stronger than the S&P 500. That way, you're in the strongest stock in the strongest sector that's out. You're stronger. And that way, it does it for you. So you right away, without anything, all you do is just type in the ticker symbol, Here, let me just show you real quick. Right here.
Roger, that's great. I'm so glad you had an example of what's coming. That's unbelievable.
So right here, you see where it says here, it's going to have 3 lines. It's going
Okay.
to have one line. This is the stock market. It's going to
Okay.
have another line and another line. And the 3 lines will be the stock market, the sector, and the stock. And you'll know, all you'll have to do is type in the ticker symbol right here, and you'll know instantly, hey, is the stock I'm looking at stronger than the stock market? Is it stronger than the sector? Is it weaker than the sector? Is it stronger than the stock market? Is the sector stronger than the stock? Is the stock market? You'll know instantly by just looking right here. So that's already available. That's something Matt and I are going to, we just wanted to get like wanted to kind of wait a little bit. That's about to come out there. That's something that we're going to add to the platform. Folks are not going to have to pay extra. I'm creating an oscillator to help out with the S&P. I'm going to put that in the day trading room. So there's a lot of things that are going to be coming down the pipeline. A lot of things coming. If you talk to my folks, they'll tell you. And you don't need to, you know this about me. You've known me how long? 12 and a half years, right?
Yes, almost 13. Yep.
I'm not one of those guys. I don't get hot and cold. I don't have that personality. You know, some guys in my industry, they get excited about something, they come out with something, and then they forget about it. No, we don't do that. For example, we came out with Pattern Trader like a year and a half, 2 years ago. We're right now doing some Heikin-Ashi candlestick to improve it for our dashboard. We're now adding a second Matt. If you talk to the tech guys, the dashboard's getting a remodel. I like to build on what I've done before. I don't like to go into a new direction. I don't have too many directions. So the odds are, how long have I been doing my VIP room now? 7 years?
7 years, easy.
Do you see what I'm saying? I don't change things.
No, you make them better, Roger. And that's just it. You don't hop from one thing to the next. You're not looking for the next shiny object. And
Nope.
that's a lesson for everybody here in the room, folks. You know, this is bedrock stuff. And I mean, Roger, you've been thinking about this for a long time, and
For a year.
but as a professional trader, you've kind of had even access to some of this information. But how do you make it so that we as individual retail traders have access to it? That's what this tool does. For the
Yes.
first time, we
Yes.
can get it.
Yeah, I got sick and tired of people saying, you can't make money day trading. It's not possible. It's mathematically impossible. It doesn't work. Really? Well, I took 144 day trades and I had a win rate of 97%. Mathematically, if you're a mathematician, do you know what the odds of that are being random? Like 1 in like 3 billion.
It's something weird. Yep.
Right. So one of the reasons I'm doing this is so I could prove to people that, yes, you can trade consistently. You can make consistent money on the market. It's hard. It's really hard, but it's possible. It's doable. But if you don't use the right tools, if you don't talk to the right people, if you don't have the right mindset, if you don't have the journal, if you don't bet size, if you don't understand context, all of these things have to come together. And nobody's teaching you how to do that except Uncle Roger. And I even do it, no hotkeys, right? No hotkeys, hotkeys. Yeah, you're not sitting there doing this. Let me give you a good example. There's a guy out there. You know what? I don't even want to give his name out because he never did anything bad to me, so I don't want to badmouth anybody. This guy is one of the best day traders, probably one of the top traders. He's a scalper. He trades small caps. To watch this guy trade is like watching like a race car driver, professional race car driver. He's amazing. He's like this. But they did a poll at a company where he works. He's very successful. 97% of the people can follow along. So what's the point of coming out with somebody or I could make money? So it would be insulting for me to charge you and say, oh, I could do it, but you can't. No, I've literally given you the tool that I'm using to make it happen. And people here on this broadcast are now able to replicate it. Mm-hmm. I'm getting emails. Roger, you're right. I'm able to trade finally. Oh my God, I'm able to do it. It's not because you've become a different person. It's because you're finally looking at the right thing. Mm-hmm. You're just looking at what really, if somebody took you when you were 12 years old and gave you all of these tools, I promise you would be a world-class trader by now. Every one of you. But you're learning a bunch of nonsense that doesn't make any sense. And it stops here. No monkey business. All right. I went long enough. I think I've explained everything. Raleigh, have I missed anything at all?
No, I think there was one other question that I thought was sort of interesting, and that is
Yes.
that can you trade indexes with this? Can you trade futures with this, Roger?
No,
Okay.
no, you can't trade futures. You could trade ETFs,
Okay.
and you could trade in. It's okay. Here's the deal: you could trade indexes. If you trade indexes with this, you could do it, but you're making your job 10 times harder. Trading stocks compared to indexes is infinitely easier.
Mhm.
Let me give you an example, okay? Let me show you. Let me just show you. This is easier to just show you. Okay? Um right here. Let's look at American Express, okay? American Express is going up right now.
Okay.
If I look at the stock market, right here, I could see. So, you see this period right here,
Yes.
the red period? Okay.
Yeah.
During this period, the stock market was really, really weak. What did AXP do during this period? It went
Okay.
from 163.65 to 162.81. It lost 60 cents. If you were trading the index right here, you would have gotten taken out.
Hmm.
But trading this, basically it gives you a buffer. Trading the stocks gives you a buffer because
Right.
if the SPY gets weak, I'll still have plenty of time to get out of the trade because of relative strength and relative weakness. So
Hmm.
by trading the stock, I'm actually basically the stock will do what the S&P did 5 minutes ago. It'll reflect on my strong or weak stock. So it'll give me a much better cushion and a heads up of what to expect next from the market. Whereas if I'm trading the futures, I don't have anything else to look at. So I don't have anything to compare it to. So I'm
Right.
literally looking at a single asset. Whereas here, I could look at the market and I can compare it at any given time and gauge it. And by doing that, I can gain a sense of strength or weakness from it, which you can't do if you're trading the index alone. Hopefully, I was able to actually explain it to you.
No, I think you did great. And it also comes back to one of the fundamental things here is that you're looking at institutional activity,
Right.
on particular stocks. And that's, people can forget that. This is just not a generic indicator or scanner for the market. There's a very particular aspect of that. And that is we are basically tracking what the institutions are doing. And that's huge, Roger.
Yes, yes. And if an institution's not on a stock, I promise you it's not going to come up high on my scanner list. It won't. So the scanner will tell you what's hot, what institutions are looking at, and these lines will tell you when to buy and when to sell. And you don't need anything else. I promise you. Anything else you put on here will only screw you up. So that's simple. All right. It was a fantastic session. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to email me, roger@rogerscott.com. I'm very excited about this, as Raleigh can see. We launched this 3 weeks ago. I'm probably more excited now than I was 3 weeks ago. This is very exciting. And the results have been great. What's not to be excited about? 30,
Roger, 97% is something to be excited about, my friend. I
and
knew
that's
you I knew you had a winner on your hand, but 97%? Come on.
hey, but that's after the launch, not before the launch.
I know that's what I'm
After the
saying.
launch.
Yeah, yeah,
After the launch. Yeah. So I told
absolutely.
folks 3 weeks ago, remember you were here and I said, you're going to regret it if you don't get in on it. It's going to be more expensive. I'm always right, folks. No, I'm just kidding. It's going to be more expensive. I don't have an ego, right? I'm always right. No, seriously. I mean, no, but all jokes aside, it's going to get more expensive. Don't play games with yourselves. Save yourself the time, the frustration, and get this right now. You'll be doing yourself a favor. I'll talk to you all later. Have a great day. And thank you, Raleigh, for sponsoring me today.
You're welcome, my friend. And folks,